Since 1 year now, Mexican authorities capture one of the most sought-after drug lords in history. Many continue to question the impact the arrest had on the country's high levels of organized crime and violence. Our correspondent Clayton Kahn brings us more.
It has been a year since elements of the Mexican military captured the most wanted and arguably most powerful drug lords, Joaquin Guzman Loera, or El Chapo. Yet many Mexican citizens say little has changed.
They continue to operate, and here, where the capture of the most important drug boss was, even though he's now locked up, the cartel's still working.
It was on February 20th, 2014 when the nearly mythical drug kingpin was caught, an event considered to be a media coup for the government of President Enrique Peña Nieto and his pre-party.
The capture is a clear sign of the effort we are making in the country to disarm organized crime groups that affect us throughout the country.
Yet, while the authorities congratulated themselves, this past year has seen an explosion of social protest against the government's drug war model that has produced as a fallout the enforced disappearance of the 43 Ayotzinapa students or a growing number of civilian casualties in regions where the state is dysfunctional.
With this institutional weakness, the true powers that be, whether they are legal, such as corporations, or illegal, such as organized crime groups, take control of the state apparatus for their own ends, which aren't public ends.
Critics also point beyond a weak state and a rule of law to the government's strategy of tackling narco-trafficking with the military. They argue that a policy of using the armed forces as a police force produces widespread human rights abuses.
The militarization strategy is alarming. It's hard to understand how a state can do such things across the country without even taking provisions to protect the lives of its citizens.
Although Mexico has announced in recent weeks budget cuts to social programs designed to reduce crime, the Interior Minister assured that the austerity measures provoked by the drop in international oil prices would not affect public security funding. Clayton Kahn de la Sur, Mexico City.